Vinnie, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, finally. Okay, so let's start. Due to some technical issues, today's video is not going to be recorded through a video calling version rather than using a audio throughout all these podcast show. And today's guest is going to be my second guest on my YouTube channel, The All of Us Podcast. And please give a like and thumbs up, and please subscribe for me as well. His name is the Vincent, the notorious Vinnie the Raps. So why don't you just introduce yourself to your audience and my audience a little bit about yourself?
What's good, man? What's good, bro? First of all, bro, shout out to you, man. Thank you for having me on your podcast. Your second podcast, but for me, this is like the first podcast I've ever been on. So I'm really looking forward to how it's gonna go. You know, as you said, man, you already introduced me in like the best way possible. Vincent went straight to the government name, but I go by Vinnie Raps. That's what most people know me by. Vinnie Raps. I make music. I make hip hop music. But let me just say I make music. You feel me? Let me not get too deep into it. But yeah, man.
So the rapper and musician, Vinny. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get started. So how do you feel like being a rapper in South Africa? Like, is it gonna be a little bit difficult to make your name out there? Like, what sort of efforts do you have to put in just to keep, keep you in the music industry, like the music game?
Well, like it's everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Everything's gonna be difficult to some extent. Every type of industry is gonna be difficult. It won't be easy for you to excel and be successful in that. You feel me? I don't think it's only about South Africa, but South Africa in general, it's the same thing everywhere. For you to be successful, you have to be consistent, you have to deliver good product, you know what I'm saying? You need to make sure the music is proper. So yeah, man. So it's all about that hard work. It's all about that, that motion where you know that you need to put in like 100% and deliver. That's the only way you can make it. And it's gonna be difficult. Some days it's gonna work out, some days it won't work out. You feel me? Some plans, some schemes are gonna work out, some are not gonna work out. Some songs are not gonna land, some are gonna land, you feel me? So it's all about evolving and trying to learn to be the best version of yourself as a rapper, as a musician, as a creative in the
Definitely.
industry.
Definitely, man. Feel you, man. Like this, too many obstacles in your life you have to overcome. If you don't really
Exactly. A
overcome
whole
that,
lot, yeah.
yeah, if you don't really overcome, if you just give in at any point, you're just gonna
Yeah,
lose. Why don't you just try? Why don't you just go for it? That's
for
definitely
sure.
the way we're gonna go for our life. So tell me, who is the big inspiration for you just to get into this industry? Why do you like remember back in the days when we were at high school? I still remember even he raps,
Yeah.
still a younger version, but he was very into music already. So what made you into this industry? What made you to do music?
Yeah, I was like 16 at that time. That's crazy. I was really young, but yeah, man, it was a whole lot of inspiration. I wouldn't say there's one person like that really, nah, I'm lying. There is one person that influenced me to be like, yo, I want to give a shot at the industry. But in terms of music, like the musicality, it's a whole lot of inspiration because when I was young, like younger than when we met, like when I was a kid, I was surrounded by music, even though I wasn't like playing the music, but the people around me were playing the music. When I go to my cousin's place, they're playing some reggae music. When I'm home, my brother's playing some hip hop music, some R&B music, some Asha and all that, a whole lot of music. And then some days my dad is playing his local music, his DRC music. He's playing a whole lot of music, Zambian music. It's like, yo, you can't even escape it. It's everywhere. So for me, that was like, I just grew up around it. I was just listening to it. And then that time when we met, Oliver, like when I was like 16, I was listening to a lot of hip hop. Like a couple of homies of mine like introduced me to hip hop. And then I stumbled upon Nasty C. Shout out Nasty C. That's my goal right there. I'm just gonna put it out there. I was listening to Nasty C, and Nasty C was a young kid, but he was spitting like he was going crazy. So when I saw that, and I was like, "Yo, this bro here is going up in the industry, bro, and he's a young kid. I can do it too, and it's fun. You feel me? That's when I started like, yo, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me go into the game and see what's going on and be on this cool, rapper thing. So yeah, but that was my inspiration in terms of like getting in the game. But in terms of music, it's a whole lot. Yo, I can't even finish it like now, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, you can't even name all the names because it's just too
Exactly,
many
exactly.
names for you.
It's too
Just
many
just
names, too many
surrounded,
names.
yeah, just surrounded by the music culture. Just give
Exactly,
you the inspiration to why don't I just try to give a shot to this industry? Because
for sure.
when I was a kid, I see Nasty C is also a kid and he made it. He's becoming so successful. Maybe
Feel
one
me?
day I can become the same. And also,
Exactly, bro.
I want to ask you, I think America, the US music industry still has the biggest influence on all sort of type of music, like it today as well, right?
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. That's true. That's true. You cannot deny it. You feel me? There's some
Compared,
people who refuse to acknowledge it, but you can't deny it. There's a lot of influence, from the US because that's what we grew up on. That's the music that we understand. So the influence is just gonna be there. It's just gonna be natural. It's what we know. It's the music we know. So
so
yeah.
compared to the UK rap industry to the US,
Mm.
which one do you like? What's your opinion? What's your opinion on those two?
Opinion on what? Like
On the UK
music.
rap and the rap music, the songs, the music, and compared
Yeah.
to the US one, the US raps.
Yeah, I get that, but like I'm asking in terms of like what the quality of music, the culture, what basically.
The style, the culture, the way they deliver the message to the people. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely. Now for me, bro, I cannot like distinguish them like that because I feel like it's the same culture, it's the same language, it's the same style, just in a different language, in a different, how can I put it, in a different environment, in a different.
I guess a little bit culture differences as
Yeah,
compared to the
yeah,
UK,
culture
yeah.
differences. Yeah, yeah, that's the word. That's the thing. Culture differences. It's the same
Language,
mentality. It's the same feeling. It's the same expression, but in a different culture. So it's really not different. The sound is going to sound different. The language is going to sound different because of the culture differences you just mentioned now.
but
But
still the
it's the same.
mentality
Yeah,
is
the
still the same.
mentality and yeah, and the musicality, the passion, it's all the same. It just differs in terms of like the style and the linguistics and all that, the accents, stuff like that. But everything
But
else is the same.
but let me ask you, so in the future, is your way of like a music style gonna go towards to the American sort of direction, right? Or the US one? I mean the UK one,
That's a crazy question. That's a very interesting question right there. Shout out to you. Well,
definitely.
well, for me, it's all about what influences me, bro. As I was saying, growing up, I was listening to a lot of music that I didn't even know that I'm listening to. It was a whole lot of different music and the different influences. So it's that thing of my sound. It's gonna sound like what I've been listening to. what I know. You see, but it's not like I plan to lean towards the American sound or the UK sound, but I'm gonna cook based on what I'm influenced by. But
I
then at the
see,
end
I
of the
see.
day, bro, the intention, yeah, the intention is greatness. So the intention is to create something of your own also. You feel me? The
Definitely,
intention
definitely.
is to have a topic where you're asking questions, where you're asking someone if their direction is gonna be the African hip hop, the UK hip hop, or the American hip hop, because we might bring a different sound, an African hip hop, where people don't even know about it. We might not even want to do that American sound, the UK sound. We create our own sound, our own hip hop sound. You feel me? So
Definitely. Love
it's
this,
all about the
love this
influence,
mentality.
for
Definitely.
sure, bro. Yes.
So why don't you just introduce your like, the recent album to your audience, at this point in time. Like, well, what is your newest album, and what's the album you're about to drop out? Just tell us a little bit more information.
All right. So as of now, bro, as of now, it's been like a year since I dropped my album. It's crazy.
So what's the name of the
Feels
album?
good. The name of the album is I'm On It. I'm On It. It's like
What
I
why
am
why
on it.
why do you name the name? I'm on it. What
I'm on
sort
it.
of message are you trying to deliver?
Well, the message is like so it's a joint album. It's between me and Jack Queen. I don't know if you know Jack Queen,
Definitely, I
JRSA.
know. He's a goat.
Dope producer, dope artist. Yeah. So it was a joint album, and it was a thing of like we were making music, a whole lot of music together. And it was just back and forth. In a week, we'd kill like 2, 3 songs. You feel me? We had a lot of music, and we were like, "Yo, how about we just cook up an album? We just curate an album with all this music that we have, and put it out there, give it to the people because we've been creating too much music." So like, yeah, bro, let's do it. Let's put out the work. So then we started working on an album, and then creating more songs and seeing what song, what vibe we want and stuff, and then go to a point where we wanted a title
By
and
the by
we
the
were
way,
both like, stop.
by the way, I'm the hidden camera behind all of that.
Exactly. Shout out to you, bro. The album cover was shot by Oliver, bro. That's crazy.
Definitely, yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
So
But it was
speaking
that
to
thing,
the
like
yeah,
we didn't even know what to call it, and then it just came like, yo, we're on it though. What are we on? We're on a mission. We're going to make it. Even if you listen to the album from the first song to the last song, it's all about making it success. You feel me? It's all about like going for your goals, going for your dream, and being on it, standing on it, being on business. I'm on it. I'm on a mission. Type. It was that type of mentality. You see,
can I
and
just say that compared to Nike's slogan, just do it. Maybe the same
yeah,
thing. Just do it. I'm on it. Just do it.
for sure.
Right?
Yeah, it is the same mentality. Just do it. I'm on it. Like, who else is gonna be on it if you won't be on it? Who's gonna
Yeah,
get it if you
that's
don't
that's
get it?
that's also a really good mentality for all the audiences. Just let you guys know. Just why don't you just try it? Just do it, man. Just
For sure.
what's
That's the
so
most
harmful, right?
exactly. Just give it a shot, man.
So
We're all trying this thing for the first time. You just gotta give it
yeah,
a shot.
definitely. So for
Amen.
all these years of trying to put your name out, right?
Yeah.
So recently, I've seen from your posts and the videos, it seems like you've been leveled up a little bit from previous few years. So after all these years of trying, so what like let's say putting a lot of efforts on your music career. So what kind of what sort of difficulties have you been encountered in the past few years that that left in a big impression for you?
Well, like I said at the beginning, bro, it's a whole lot of difficulties in everything. You know, life is all about difficulties, but
Yeah,
it's a
so
lot of people actually.
so
So
in general, is it like your family, like does your brother or do your brothers understand your choice, or do you find out like maybe there's other people who don't really understand why you're still trying so hard on
yeah,
this music career after maybe 3 years or 2 or 3, 4 years, you still haven't
mm,
really, being like putting your name out or something like that. Have you experienced something like that?
yeah, for sure, bro, for sure, I have, bro. It's a thing of in everything, bro. When you set a goal for yourself, and when you set a dream for yourself, like yo, I want to do this, you know, if you decide to share that dream with people around, they're gonna hear you and they're gonna acknowledge it. They're gonna be like, all right, cool, that's cool. You feel me? That's fire. Go for it. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you are the only person who can believe in that thing. You feel me? People
Definitely.
can hear you, but they're not gonna believe it the same way you believe it. So it's gonna feel like a drag. To you, it's gonna be like, yo, I'm on this grind, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But to them, you can even see like the people around, like, okay, but then this thing might not be working out. You feel me? Might
Has
not be
your
working out.
has your belief or has your faith ever shaken at a point in time?
About like becoming a success.
Yeah, like a still holding my dream. Have that dream ever been shaken?
Countless times, bro. Countless times. Yeah, bro. It creeps in countless times. It's all about
Well,
how many times you get over it and be like, nah, fuck it. I'm actually gonna, make it.
yeah,
And then
so tell me the mentality. How did you overcome that that difficult like that shakiness? Like how do you get
yeah,
over that?
the mentality is I'm on it, as we said, bro. As I said, me and Jack said, I'm on it. You just gotta be on it. True, bro. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it and be like, oh, just get up and what and just keep going. Nah, bro, it doesn't work like that. You feel me? The mentality is to always try to get up and try. You feel me? The mentality is always to be to flow, bro. You feel me? To like float. Cause bro, in life, dog, everybody has like their own, their own missions, their own dreams, and everybody's gonna feel like they're in an ocean. You feel me? There's gonna be storms coming at you. You feel me? It's gonna
You
be
know,
everything happening.
yeah,
It's gonna be
once you're in the ocean, there's all
yeah,
sort of directions you can go for. You don't have to stick to one direction, right?
exactly. And how do you do that? How do you, let me ask you that question. How do you stick to that direction when there's a storm and there's a whole lot of things going on?
You
How do
just
you
keep
stick
it.
to that direction?
Yes, yes. For me, I feel like the same. You have to just
No,
believe
no, bro,
yourself.
you didn't answer my question, bro. You didn't answer my question.
No,
How
no,
do
no.
you
Yes,
stick to your
yeah, I
direction?
know. Yes, but I want to answer that question. It's like
All right,
for myself also the same. You have to stick to your, like your heart, believe you can make it. At least you have to have this mentality. Otherwise, why? Like life is so short. You can't just like
true.
doing some useless work, right?
Yeah. Now let me tell you my mentality.
Yeah.
I get that, and it's actually the same. But what I meant by being in the ocean is like you in the ocean in a storm, and an ocean is going crazy, and you feel like you're drowning. The more you panic, the more you try to fight those waves and fight those storms and be like, yo, be under pressure, be scared, like, yo, I'm drowning. You're gonna drown because you cannot fight against the waves. The waves are coming crashing at you and you're fighting back at them. You're not gonna. But if you stay calm, you're gonna float. That's the secret to swimming, even when they're teaching you how to swim in a pool. If you get in the pool, you feel like you're drowning, just stay calm. You're gonna float. The moment you
Yeah.
try to like scoop yourself out, like, yo, let me pull myself out, you're gonna give yourself a whole lot of pressure and you're gonna drown. You feel me? So the
Yeah,
mentality is to always stay calm. There's gonna be those storms left, right, and center. It's gonna derail you off your course. Like, yo, I have this dream, and then something happens, and then it feels like shit. It might not happen. But that's the storm, you feel me? But if you just stay calm and refocus and be like, yo, okay, let me re-navigate this shit and not panic and not be fearful of that shit, you get back on track. You know, as long as you stay focused. Because as you say, bro, it's one thing. Life is one thing, you feel me? And it's the first time
definitely.
everybody's trying this. You're not gonna have a mind. You're not gonna understand like this is how I'm gonna do it today. This is how I'm gonna everybody like this second right now, everyone is living it for the first time in their life. We all make mistakes. We're all gonna try some shit. We're all, learning this shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah, just stay
mentality is
calm.
stay calm,
Yeah,
and go with the flow.
don't get just freaked out when you're in a
Yeah,
serious situation. Just like the book, the Mr. Patel Life of Pi. Still remember that after all the
exactly.
days, right?
Exactly.
Hundreds of days, he still made it
Hundreds of
with
days, bro.
calmness,
If that
right?
if that dude was panicking too much, I'd was charged for him, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Exactly,
He
exactly.
was panicking a lot. He was gonna die, maybe even on the third day. But he stayed
Yes,
calm and he stayed calculated.
yes,
He made ways. He thought outside the box, like, okay, let me do this. Even if it's like, yo, questionable sometimes, but if it's survival, bro, calculate and see tactics. It's everywhere. You just need to be calm and calculate and move forward, bro. That's the only
yeah.
way. That's the
Calculating
only way.
tactics and strategize, man. All sort of
Strategize,
stuff you can use. So
discipline, and
let
all
me
that.
ask
Yeah.
you the other thing. So what do you think music can bring to people? Why music is so important for like from like a back in the day in the ancient time without even like
Mm,
a text or the words being invented. People
yeah,
already use or people were using music to communicate. Why do you think
for sure.
music can survive from all throughout the history till now can still be booming into the future? Why?
Music is life, bro. Music is life. You see, music is rhythm, bro. And when you say life, you think about the heart. The heart has rhythm. It has beats. It beats. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it cannot die, bro. As long as there's life on earth, as long as there's things that are existing and making sounds, it's not only people that make music. Even birds sing. Birds make music. The environment.
definitely.
You see, it's all about sound. It's all about rhythm, bro. So it's just gonna go on and on, bro. Us, we just like verses. We just like there to capture that sound and deliver it out there and be, because God gave us that talent. God gave us that gift to like harness the sounds and put them together and make them in a melody, in a rhythm, and put them out there in the form of a song. We can do that. But even if I was to go away, if I was to pass away, God forbid, if I was to pass away, music is still gonna live on. There's gonna be another person that's gonna make music. My music is still gonna be in the airwaves. The birds are still gonna sing because life still goes on. Even if I pass away, life still goes on. So music can never pass, bro. Music can never die down. That's why it's been there and will always be there.
Definitely, I agree so much about that. Music
For
can
sure.
always bring joyness. Like if you ever feel sad or feel, life is going down, when you
Yeah.
turn on the music,
Music
it
is
just
life, bro. And life is
things,
sadness, life is happiness,
yeah,
life is everything. So music is
things,
every part.
yeah, exactly. Things just turn on, man. Like you feel your sadness just gone. You feel you enjoy the music. You feel like you're being alive again, right?
Facts. Facts, bro.
So that's a great making music throughout the years. So after I think this year you've been invited to those to sort of like events. How do you feel like it's a little bit busy for your music career this year than last few years?
Uh, Not really. I wouldn't use the word busy, bro. I don't think it's a busy year compared to last year. Last year was kind of busy because of the album, we were trying to do like a lot of shows as well. We're trying to be in a lot of spaces. So
Mm,
last year was busy. Last year I was really outside going to events. This year was kind of
mm,
more quiet because I started the year off very quiet. I only released one song
mm,
and I wasn't really doing any shows. I only started doing shows 2 months ago. So it's just
mm.
been three
But
shows
but
recently. So
but
it's not been big.
do you get more do you feel like you have more experience now on the stage than when you were just started doing the stage show? Do you feel you have more experience?
I mean, the experience, I wouldn't say I have like, nah, let me put it like that. I do have experience. I do have more experience because I have been on the stage a couple of times. It's been years, like over the past years, it's a whole lot of times. But if I'm being quite honest, I haven't mastered the stage yet. You feel me? I'm still learning, I'm still experiencing, I'm still experimenting, like how to perform, how to rock the audience, how to rock the crowd, you feel me? How to move on stage, how to sound and all that. I'm still evolving in that. But in terms of you know, like experiencing like the stage thing, yeah, I have like had a lot of experiences. I've just not mastered it yet.
Okay, I'm actually quite curious. What was your first time? How did you feel when you were the first time going on the stage to perform?
Yo, the first time was crazy. The first time was so crazy. I was just so excited. I
So
I,
so
I just remember screaming.
tell us
But
about the songs that you performed and how did you feel?
so I performed my very first single, my very first song called Dog Off the Leash. Dog Off the Leash. I released that song. I recorded and released it in 2018. And I performed it with my homies actually. It was a short set, very short set. We shared like two songs. They performed their song because they were like three artists. They performed that song, then I
Yeah,
performed my just like the first verse. So it was at another award show. We were opening up for Toast. He's a very great rapper. He's an amazing big rapper. You feel me? From
shout
Malawi.
out.
Yeah, shout out to Toast. Shout out my man them. We opened up for him, so I was just excited. The first time it was like, yo, me and my boys, the wave, we were like, yo, let's just go and turn up, bro. Let's just cook and turn up. And we started turning up. I just remember screaming my song into the mic. I wasn't even performing. I was just screaming the song and just jumping up and down, you see, because it was crazy. It was a crazy experience. So I really enjoyed the first time I ever performed. There's been like some fucked up performances that I didn't enjoy because of some bad performances. But the first one was the best one. I really enjoyed it.
Definitely, man. But
Yeah.
how did you do you think like how when you first time like performing the on the stage, do you and compared to now, how do you feel about your interactions with your audiences? Do you feel like your skills is getting better, the way better communication with your audience, and do you feel like you can actually use your song or your songs to catching more people's attention?
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Because compared to the first time, as I said, I was just screaming into the mic and just jumping up and down. I wasn't really interacting with the audience. I didn't know what performing was. I just thought it was just jumping up on the stage. But then over time, and compared to now, recent times, recent days, it's like I can interact with the audience. I'm still learning, as I said, I'm still learning how to like interact proper and then in like a proper professional way. But like right now I am like getting into the the zone where I interact with the audience and they understand the music, they understand the song, they're vibing to the song. Like, oh, okay, okay, there is that interaction. You feel me? If you watch my recent performances, you see what I'm talking about. So
Yeah, I've seen
compared
one
to
of the
back then, right
crazy.
now
I've
it's like
seen
the interaction
yeah,
is better.
yeah, I've seen one of the craziest things. I mean, video post, video that you posted on Instagram, and you were just vibing with that girl, man.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, that was so cool, man. I
That was
love it.
amazing. I
Yeah,
enjoyed that performance.
yeah. So tell
Yeah.
us, tell us, or tell your audience, or tell us about
Yeah.
what's your next move. What's your next album? What time will the next like when will next album be dropped out?
Well, bro, without beating around the bush, bro, without saying a lot, I don't know when this recording is gonna drop, but
10
it's
minutes.
gonna.
Still have 10 minutes left. It's still fine.
No, I'm saying when like it's gonna drop, like when you're gonna release it. I don't know when
Oh,
you're releasing it.
I'm gonna
What's on
release
your channel?
by probably like by tomorrow.
All right. So that's soon. So then an exclusive report, an exclusive message. I was gonna post it on my Instagram and on my socials in a few days, but I'm dropping an EP soon. I'm not gonna tell you when. Soon. I was
Okay,
about to give
cool.
you the date, but
But
no,
can
I'm
you
just
give us a little bit more information on can what kind of album is it gonna be? Like, what's the information you can give to us right now? Like,
um yo, it's gonna be vibes. Let me just put it that way. It's gonna be vibes. The vibes are summer right now. You feel me?
did
I'm in a summer mood. I'm in a positive mood. So it's some crazy vibes. We're
cool,
just having fun
cool,
with the music. We're not trying
cool,
to get too deep into the lyrics. It's just, some cool
definitely.
vibes. So yeah, that's what's
Uh,
coming up. It's
did you
gonna be a
collab with
bang.
someone?
Yeah, there's actually a lot. No, okay, let me not say a lot, but
Okay,
there is a few collabs on there with my boys and
cool,
that. You feel? So
cool.
yeah, we coming in crazy. Yeah.
But for one thing, you can tell us is still it's already being or it is under production now. It's produced like still in the process.
Yeah, it's still in the process. Most of the songs are already recorded. I just need to like maybe tweak somewhere like here and there, like a few parts. But for the most part, everything is recorded, everything is ready. We just need to get it mastered and stuff like that. Yeah, bro.
All right, man. For all the audience, man, we're gonna have our last question for the for today's show. So
For sure.
if you were success now, what are
Yeah.
things you want to do? What's your first thing you're gonna do? Or what are the things you want to do? Just you are famous. Let's say you are famous as Nasty Say in South Africa. You have all the resources, and
Yeah.
what's the first thing you want to do?
Yeah, that's a very tough question. Like what do you mean? Like elaborate, bro. Give me more to that question.
Life in general. Like you wanna get a you want to buy a house or buy a boat. I mean, like invest. I mean, getting out with your homies. I don't know. Like, what's your or even like you wanna I don't know, man. Get a new girlfriend or something. I don't know. Just tell us the first thing you want to do.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel it. I would be lying if I told you one thing right now. I'd be lying, bro. Because then I would end up not doing that thing. Because I know
Okay,
myself.
so tell us
I don't know
few
what
things you
would
want to
happen in
do.
that moment.
Tell
Huh?
tell us a tell us a few things you want to do. A few things.
A few things I want to do. That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
want to
So
see someone, you want to, right? You want to see someone, you want to collab with some famous people, or you want to just,
nah,
uh,
bro.
yeah.
It's I would say, yeah, like music. Make sure the music is like evolving and that the momentum is there. You feel me? Already planning out. Because as I told you, the thing about life, with it being like in a storm, you just have to be calm and see calculative and see what's happening. So it's gonna come like a rush. Everything is gonna be like, yo, this, that, a whole lot of noises, a whole lot of people talking at the same time. So it's that thing of like you have to be calculated, and that's the first thing I want to do, like see what type of music I'm going to tap into, what type of artists I'm going to collab with, because it's not just about collabing with famous people. It's about also making sure the collab project is actually proper. It's cohesive, and the art both artists are actually
Okay,
making
okay.
proper
I,
stuff.
I have another thing, another famous
Yeah,
question. 500,000 K. Sorry, 500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z.
give me 500,000, bro. Straight up, bro. I'll keep it a buck.
You know how you're
I'll
gonna
keep it a
invest,
buck,
right?
bro.
You don't need Jay-Z.
Nah, bro. What's gonna happen if I talk to Jay-Z, fam?
Yeah, you don't need Jay-Z, man. You know how to invest or manage your 500K, right?
You feel me? 500K is a lot of money. Jay-Z, no shade to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a goat. You feel me? I would love to sit down and talk to the mans, but I wouldn't be like, yo, give me a dinner table with Jay-Z instead of 500,000. Nah, that's not me, fam.
All right, man.
I'll
Shout
make that
out.
500K into billions, and then I'll have a dinner table, sit down and talk with that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, I
With my
feel you,
own
man. Good
some
mentality.
own business. Yeah,
All right, man. Thanks for sharing your experience in the music industry and how you become a rapper, the notorious Vinnie the Rap,
uh,
you know?
the
And
notorious videos. Shout out.
yeah, shout out to you and good for you all for your music career and for your study as well. And hopefully we can do another show at the same time next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully with the video now, with the video on and shit.
Yeah, with the video version, because
Yeah,
due
yeah, yeah.
today is just due to some technical issues, we cannot do a video
Nah,
call.
for
But
sure.
next time we will manage to overcome that difficulty. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you la one last thing? Do you have something to want to say to your fans?
Yeah, man, stay positive out there, bro. As I said, bro, life is all about staying calm and staying calculated. And just
Yeah,
staying
yeah,
focused. Right? I don't really have to say much. There's a whole lot of things that people tell you every day. I'm not gonna be another person to tell you something you will forget in the next second. So just live your life and just be grateful for life and be thankful for
yeah.
everything God.
So at the end, just please give us a like and thumbs up and subscribe to our channel as well as Vinny's Instagram and Vinny's YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna put all the information in the description. You guys can just check it out.
Amen to that.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
That's
I'll
up
see
to you,
you.
bro. Shout out to you, fam.
Yeah, yeah.
That's up.
Okay, I'm gonna
Easy.
stop the meeting. I'm gonna stop recording.